Hi guys, I'm here with Andrew Lee, and we have a really important conversation to have today. So really and truly, when I started doing these interviews, it's all about who in the community we can support, what businesses and industries we have around us that we don't even know about. So today's interview, I'm a little bit uncomfortable with, but it's very important because every home in our community makes up our entire community. We're all a neighborhood, we're all neighbors. So this one's an important one because we're gonna be talking about pest control. So you own Maple Leaf's Pest Control.
Maple Leaf Pest Control.
Perfect. And I wanna know everything. Can you tell me, what do you guys do?
So we started in 2012. We do all sorts of pest control, prevention, eradication, mainly bed bugs, cockroaches, raccoons, skunks, fleas, mice, any type of sort of rodents or flying or crawling insects.
Okay, so I know once upon a time we had like raccoons in the roof. Super annoying, super dangerous. You guys do deal with that, correct?
Yes, of course. And here's an actual story that happened to a good friend of mine maybe about 4 years ago.
Yeah.
He ended up noticing some raccoon activity in his attic.
Yeah.
He was a good friend, so we gave him a good fair price, but he kind of postponed it, thinking that he could deal with it himself. And then maybe about 2 months after our first consultation, they actually chewed the electrical wire, and it caught on fire during the nighttime, and they had to do about like an $80,000 renovation after all the water damage when the fire trucks came to put it out.
Wow. Okay, so very important to kind of take really good care and maintenance of your property because these things definitely can happen.
Yes, of course. You should never kind of postpone things because it can honestly make things worse. And one thing I always suggest is if you ever do have a pest problem, whether it was a squirrel or a raccoon or even a simple mouse, you don't want to seal...
Mouse. When there's one, there's others.
Of course. But whenever you have an issue, a pest control issue, you don't necessarily want to seal them in because it's like if I put you in a box, you're going to create more damage to the home trying to escape.
Okay.
So many times I've seen people, they'll have like a bee's nest going in and out of their soffits in their front door. They'll end up sealing.
Okay, good.
They'll end up sealing with some caulking, for example, and then a month later or even a week later, they're starting to notice bees inside the home.
Oh.
Yeah. So you don't want to seal any entry points for any pests until it's completely eradicated. Until the problem's completely gone, that's when it's safe to seal up any of those entry points.
Okay, so what I'll say, to be quite frank and honest with you, I'm a squirmy girl when it comes to this topic. I've already advised you of that and just ignore my facial expressions.
It's actually funny though, because when I first started becoming an exterminator, my mom would laugh at me because I used to be scared of ants when I was a little kid. And now I'm here killing bed bugs and the worst of the worst.
We have to. So I know you gave like one tip in the sense of like, do not seal something off or like close what you think is a simple little opening that you figure a mouse might get into. You gotta eradicate the issue first.
Yes.
Do you have any other tip? Because I would probably, I would call you because I'm not dealing with that.
It all depends on the type of pest you're dealing with. You
Okay.
know what I mean? Every pest is unique, and that's one thing that we like to offer is a full phone consultation to make sure all of our clients are fully aware of the whole situation, the best methods of eradicating, the methods of prevention.
Yeah.
So if you ever have any questions, you can always feel free to give us a call. Our phones are always on.
Perfect. One thing that I will say, especially with how quickly the GTA is growing, all of the kind of empty land is going to condo buildings or new builds, and the animals that used to live in there are gonna go somewhere.
Yeah, and that's one reason why cities are noticing, especially like Brampton, for example, there's constantly adding new development. When they start disrupting these habitats, it's actually disrupting people's homes, the animals' homes. So they ended up coming into your new house, and creating damage because they're trying to find some shelter, right?
Yeah. Okay, so we'll call you right off the bat. Okay, so moving on from there, I want to know about you. So you said that you opened this business in 2012?
Yes, correct.
Why did you open up the business?
Well, 2012 was my last year of post-secondary studies at Niagara College. I was studying business administration marketing.
Okay.
And my previous summer before graduation, I got hired by a pest control company. They helped me get my licenses and teach me pretty much all the basics that I needed to know. And then my last year, I ended up creating all of my culminating exams based off of Maple Leaf Pest Control.
Cool.
And I just decided that
Like
it was a good
fictionally, like,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
it's not around as you yet. Did you know at that point that you did want to create this company, or you were like,
I started
we'll just
to
make
as
a
I started
fiction?
as I started spending all this time into it, I ended up actually making a 60-page business plan, and I seen it was actually a good business.
Yeah.
And
Feasible.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I decided, sure, why not? Let's try it out. And
Amazing.
2020, here I am. And I'm still here.
Amazing. That's amazing. So is there something that as a kid, because you did say, as a kid, we were afraid of, what'd you call them? Ants?
Yeah.
No, but you called them something.
No, I was afraid of
Pavement ants?
They were probably pavement ants, thinking back.
That's a thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you were afraid of pavement ants as a kid, and I'm not making fun of you because I was afraid of everything as a kid. But what did you want to be when you grew up?
I've always just wanted to be an entrepreneur. I never knew exactly what I wanted to do because I was quite young.
Mm-hmm.
But I've always wanted to be an entrepreneur by heart. So
Something in that
something
realm.
in that, yeah.
Amazing. Okay, so we've talked services. Well, we talked about what you do,
Mhm.
but if someone's looking to get a hold of you, here's the number, P.S. You're looking to get a hold of him, there's contact information.
Mhm.
So if and when a homeowner is facing some sort of pest concern,
Mhm.
what is their best course of action in terms of eradicating or just fixing the issue? Where do they go with you?
Well, the first step is identifying the insect or the pest. All right. Then the second would be I would say, just to give us a call. All right. Our phone lines are on 24/7. All right.
I'll put it
We
right
do
here.
also offer emergency response service. Okay. The phone consultation is completely free. All right. And we like to inform all of our clients of the type of pest, their activities, their characteristics, the methods of eradication, methods of prevention, as well as give them a free estimate. All right. And then the last step would be for the homeowner to finally or initially pick the pest control company that they feel best with, because every company is different. Every company has different practices as well as pricing, and they should feel confident in their pest control providers.
Great to know. I don't know if this is a stupid question, but I just can't deal with rodents. Is this ever a good idea to, before even having a rodent problem, address what might occur? Do you know what I mean?
Yes, of course. It's
Sure, I don't have mice, but
it's called integrated pest management.
Okay.
All right. And most people, they don't notice them, but every hospital, pretty much every McDonald's, most commercial buildings, they prevent their building from being infested with mice by controlling the field mice before it could ever become a problem inside.
Okay.
So they actually have these black boxes, which are protected base stations from other wildlife, but they can be accessed from other rodents. And those rodenticide baits actually help to control the field mice in that area.
Got it.
Mhm.
Okay, well, that's really good to know. You got a really good understanding of what your business is all about. Is there maybe a piece of advice you would give to any homeowner about pest control?
Yes, to always be calm, to never panic. Obviously, sometimes if a pest issue could be tragic, but it could always be worse. That's how I always think of things. And then ultimately, like I mentioned before, never try to seal any type of pest inside, because it's most likely going to create more damage to the home in the future.
Okay, that's really good to know. Thank you so much for doing this interview. If you guys need a pest control company, please give him a call. Thank you so much for being here.
And thank you as well. I appreciate it.
My pleasure. As always like, comment, and share. Thank you.